because I never had before. Like, I've always tried for it, but I never got it. Ah! Jerk, you're not supposed to be able to hit me with that thing. Yeah, I'm not worried about this guy at all. We will get some health back from him, though. Thanks for being a moron. And that guy's gone. I think that's all they're going to do. Yes, it is. And now everybody gets hurt by poison. More poison. Poison the sequel. Poison the movie in 3D. I will trade that chest key over. Wait. In the meantime, Oscar can run over here. And Mist can use Restore. It's not really that big a deal if you don't cure him, because it does go away eventually, but you can do it for experience, so that's always good. It gives you 20 experience whenever you use the Restore Staff, so no reason not to. That was a very good level up. Everything but skill, defense, and strength, which she doesn't need strength because I'm not using her for swords. Leith has already handed over that key, so let's go ahead and send her back down here. And I believe Boyd has it, yes? Yes, he does. And that gives us a Spirit Dust, which will increase magic by 2 for anybody that you want. Which will probably be going to Mr. Khalil. I doubt it'll be going to Soren, because he almost always caps out for both of those every time I play this game. That was a Bullock Gun, which is a very high-level fire spell, so that will be going to Khalil by the end of the game. It's similar to Tornado, or, not Bolting, to Rex Bolt. No, not that either, Thoron. There's no Rex Bolt in this game. I'm thinking of Radiant Dawn again. Yeah, and Radiant Dawn, all the special tomes are all Rex items. Rex Bolt, Rex Flame, Rex Excalibur, well, except for the dark one. Rex Aura and Balberith is the dark one. So now we're going to go over here and we're going to shove Tomonami. I'm actually going to go back down here and let Mist use Restore next turn. I would do that, but to kill this guy off, but I can't. So now we're just going to wait. I thought that guy didn't have a ranged weapon. Oh, he just has a silence. Whatever. Not going to be doing any more attacking, so that didn't matter at all. That might be problematic, though. Okay, good. He dodged it. Sorry, Volk. Forgot that was there. I always forget about that bolting idiot. Oh, there's a thief right there. Maybe he's got something we can steal? Yes, yes, we know. Poison the movie, poison the sequel. No, he doesn't have anything. Let's go ahead and weaken him. Let Vol get this final treasure. From this side, anyway. Which is a silver bow, which, as we already know, to be one of the better bows. And we're going to chant for Khalil. And she can attack this guy again and defeat him. Not that there's anything on the side of the map he'd want anyway. And even if he did, he ain't getting it now. I forgot that guy had a silence, though. I could have sworn he just did not have anything. This guy over here didn't have anything. Oh, no, he does have a silence as well, but, oh, whatever. Oh, no, don't do that. You're crazy, man. You're crazy. That was nearly really bad. Nosferatu, which is a high-ranged light magic spell, but unless you're using Rise, that's completely useless. So let's go ahead and take care of that. And we're going to go up here and shove Tomonami again, because we attack this guy, he's going to attack us next turn and he'll die, so let's shove him again. And go back here. And now we can actually beat this guy with Rolf without having to worry about Tomonami dying on us. So we can go ahead and take care of this ranged mage, and since he's got the ranged spell, he can't do anything to us. Very nice level up. I will take that to the bank. And a weapon level up. Cool. What does that give him to? And bolting, which is a ranged spell, which has 1 use on it, and I wouldn't be using it anyway, because I'm not using Ileana. He's going to use silence again, but I don't care anymore, because Khalil's not going to be doing any attacking. I guess we can use restore on her, though, so that's always nice. I don't know what this idiot's doing, because he knows he can't beat Rolf in an archer contest. Told ya. That was certain death. I don't know why he went for that. And there are a few reinforcements here, but we can take them out, no problem. Yes, we know, poison is still in effect. Jeez. Not for long, it won't be. Only has 1 turn left on it, but who cares. Staff, restore, and problem solved. Okay, so we got Stefan right here. We'll go ahead and send him down there. With Soren right behind. Meantime, we need Volk to go and get that last treasure chest that nobody has a chest key for. Okay, let's see. What are we going to do here? Doesn't look like Rolf can really go anywhere, so we're going to put Ike right here and wait, because he can't counter anybody. Accidentally, anyway. Meantime, we'll give Khalil another movement, so she'll be closer to getting to use the restore ability. Not a very difficult map, as you can already tell. You just have to be kind of smart while playing it. Yeah, remember, make sure you don't kill those 2 priests right there, because they are actually good guys. They're just forced to fight, just like Tomonami was. So you can either shove them out of the way, or in this case, you can just avoid them. And, of course, he went for Leith. Fortunately, he couldn't do a lot of damage. And that guy went for Stefan, which is suicide. Especially with the weapon triangle against him. Halberdier I could have understood, but that guy was just an idiot. I might actually send Rolf back down there and take this guy out. Get out of here. And before we use Restore, let's go ahead and heal Leith. She actually really needs it. Go ahead and put Leo right there and wait. Put Volk here and wait. And we need to make sure that Stefan and Soren don't get in Volk's way. And we'll just go ahead and chant for free experience. Okay, so now we're going to go over here and take out this guy. And I believe that is all we're going to do. There's only like 2 units left, and that's the mage and the boss. There's the mage right there. He kind of picked a bad spot to move to, though, because the boss not only has a killer axe, he also has a killer bow as well. So I'm going to try to lure him back 1 more space. There goes Soren, not Soren, Raisin's extra ability, giving Oscar a little bit of HP there. Go ahead and chant again. Yeah, Raisin can really just soak up unnecessary experience, which is good. I'm going to move Ike back 1 square and see if this guy falls for my little trap here. In the meantime, let's go ahead and restore. Okay, who else needs healing? Rolf does a little. I don't think anybody over here does. And Raisin, I guess, sort of does. Ike obviously does, but we can't get over there right now, so... We could, but it wouldn't be easy. Okay, cool, he did fall for my trap. Next turn I'll be able to take care of him without the boss attacking me. Overkill! Alright, that takes care of him. I'm just gonna wait here for now. No point not wasting chances for free experience. Okay, let's see what... Oh, well, no, we can't do it this turn, because we moved Ike forward to kill that mage, so we gotta wait one more turn. Besides, Volk still got to, Yeah, I forgot about those reinforcements. Let's go ahead and get this final chest, which has, I believe, a statue frag? No, a sleep staff, okay. That works just fine, too. Okay, we need to get racing out of the way here. We have 2 sages and feral ones. Let's go ahead and use the Lagoo's Lance. I know that'll prevent me from killing the second mage, or second sage, but whatever. I can take out the feral ones now. Heal. I don't want to wait. I don't want to kill him just yet because Oscar can get experience, Racing can get experience, and Mist can get experience. Well, actually, I don't think Mist can, but whatever. For crying out loud, I really need to pay attention to how far these guys can move. That did make Leaf transform, though, so I guess they're not going to try that one again. And that did damage Oscar, so unless he gets a soul on this guy or the sage, then we'll probably heal him again. And now Mist is going to get that healing, since she can't heal herself. It's the one thing that healers are not allowed to do. They cannot heal themselves, unless by, like, renewal or some kind of skill, but they can't do it, you know, through an actual staff or, you know, anything like that. You can get 2 healers to heal each other, though. That's kind of cool. First thing we're going to do is take out this idiot as best we can. I know we can't kill him. What I am going to do is take him out with Khalil. Very nice. Yeah, kind of like Soren, Khalil will tend to have magic skill and resistance about the same. They usually won't stray very far from each other. So now what we're going to do is heal Oscar. And get a level up out of it. Very nice. Just skill, but hey, better than nothing. Because as we've already seen, you can get nothing from the level up, quite literally. Which always stinks whenever that happens. And we'll use the chant on Mist so she can heal Leaf. Genius. Okay, now let's go ahead and kill the boss. Okay, so the boss, let's look at his stats real quick. Like I said, nothing too terribly that big a deal. He'll drop the killer bow after you beat him. But he does have killer weapons, so that might be a reason to watch out for him. His strength is good, I guess, for a warrior. I mean, it's okay. Level 12 warrior. Boyd's like... What is Boyd at? Boyd's a level 8 warrior, and he's got more strength than he does, so that ought to tell you something right there. Other than that, his stats really aren't that great. He's got low resistance, so I guess if you want to go after him with like a mage, then you can do that. But as you can see right here, I mean, you'd be just fine. His crit may be 23, but his hit's only 30, so he's probably not going to get me. I'm actually going to use the Brave Sword on this guy. Because if I can get an Ether with a Brave Sword, he'll be dead. How many Pathetic Priests do you have to kill to get here? 0! They're pretty scrawny. You could probably take 10 or so without breaking a sword. Thanks! Really appreciate it. And there we go. That probably ought to take him out. Yeah! That's how it's done. Should have brought some more priests or some babies. Dang! It's like one of my favorite lines. So stupid. Should have brought some babies. Yeah, that's genius. What an idiot. Level 12. Very nice. And we got the killer bow, which will obviously Rolf or Shine will be using. But we're done with that map. And if you do not kill any priests, you do get a bonus here, so there's a good reason to do it. So yes, he does understand there are people that do not support King Dane's action. And if you do not kill any of the priests, you will get this. This is for you, huh? As thanks for saving our lives. And you get the Ashera staff, which is the best staff in the game. Its range is complete on your entire map. It is an S-rank staff, so you have to level up quite a bit in weapons for that. But it will restore all HP to your allied units and restore their conditions to normal. It doesn't matter where on the map they are. We'll definitely be using this for the final battle. Definitely. But it's definitely worth the reward, honestly. I mean, really worth it. So now we are looking through the search, and apparently Rayson found something. He's been like this from the moment we set foot in the room. He is just staring at the walls. Why is he staring at the walls? I don't know if this is going to show up my capture card or not, but what's there is right here is a whole bunch of text. You maybe not be able to tell, and you can't read it whether you're playing the game or not. But I don't know, maybe you're able to read it. But every wall has the same pattern on it. Yeah, what this actually is the ancient language again. So that's why Rayson's kind of freaking out and can read it, but nobody else can. That would be why. So every wall has the same pattern written on it. It's not a pattern, it's an ancient language. All chants and spells and magic scrolls are written thusly. Yeah, I don't know if they talked about this in this game or the other one. Is Serenus language, the ancient language, is also written a little bit within magic spells, so that's why Soren can kind of tell what it is. He can't read it himself, but you know he can kind of understand where everything is coming from. So that would be why. And oh, actually, no, it mentions it right here. Some but not all. Spells are simple where this is a complex narrative. So that would be why. I bet it's the same language that Leanne was speaking. Yes, it is, actually. The Serenus language. So chants are all in this language, too. Appears that way. Should we leave him be? There's a lot of writing here. This could take hours. Yes, it could. Quite so. From what I could gather, I think a person was locked in this room sometime in the past. Wasn't able to read enough of the writing, but I found this under the bed. And it is... well, I don't know. Does it show it? Maybe? Maybe not. You don't look so good. Why don't you rest for a bit? No, I'm fine. I think it's more important that we talk. About the owner of this feather. Was it in that room? Soren found it. Whose was it? Lilia, my older sister. That writing on the walls is hers. And so, yeah, he had an older sister. She was kidnapped 20 years ago on the night of the Serenus Massacre. I thought Lily had been murdered along with my other brothers and sisters until today. The walls say that only that he was a large human. It's probably Oliver, then. She probably never knew who it was. He thrust a clan treasure at her and demanded that she use her magic to revive the things sealed inside it. Oh, well, that might have been Ashnard, then. He exhorted her again and again, but to no avail. Lily refused his quest every time, because she did not possess that power. Someone wanted to revive the Dark Gods. Shortly after she was brought here, Lilia fell ill and collapsed. Not surprised, it was a terrible time. She was imprisoned in that tiny room with no view of the earth or the sky. Young Bjork began coming into the room to care for Lily. She had blush hair and blue eyes. Or bluish, not blush. You can't have blush hair, man. You're crazy. Blue hair, anyway. And her heart was unusually pure for Bjork. In the time of Lily, she came to be friends and shared a mutual trust. Decided to entrust her hopes to the woman. They shared no common language, so it took some time. But eventually the Bjork woman understood what it was Lilia wanted, which was to take the treasure and the song and flee this temple. Was there anything else written on the Bjork woman? A name, perhaps? And right here it says Elena, and then once again right here, translated into our language, it probably was Elena, or Elena, which would be Ike and Mist's mother. And of course, like Ike, hair was blue, eyes were blue. And the object they refer to would be an aged bronze medallion, which would obviously be the medallion's keepsake, which eventually was given to Mist. So, the Fire Emblem, before becoming Mist's, and also Mist's mom, was actually, Rayson's older sister's. Medallion was stolen, probably by Dan, yep. So it's starting to make a little bit more sense now. This always takes so long. Because they're syncing it. And like, they're singing, and, well, one of them is Mist, I believe. And they just always stand there and blink. It's so stupid. That's the song, but the melody's a little bit different, isn't it? It's similar to the song Rayson and Leanne sang in the forest. My mother used to sing it to us in the lullaby. It's the Song of Release, the one that Lee entrusted to Elena. But I wore that medallion and sang the same song almost every single night. Nothing ever happened. The magical effect of the song is awakened by the power of the singer. It can't be unleashed by just anyone. The true song of release can only be sung by a girl named Altina. Lily wanted your mother to take the melody to Altina and return the medallion to its rightful place in Serenus Forest. The story is becoming clearer and clearer. My father fled Dayan to protect my mother, who was carrying the amulet. Folk told me. He told me about my father's past, the amulet, and the Dark God as well. King Ashnar took Lilia. That would be the final piece of the puzzle. After all, the man who found my father was the king's henchman. We all thought his murder was unknown. We already know who killed him. It was the Black Knight, obviously. We discussed this later. Oh, yes, of course. Up to this point, we've all been fighting for the liberation of Crimea, even if we now add to that stopping the Dark God from being released and punishing Commander Grail's killer. Our enemy remains unchanged. King Dayan and his henchmen are the ones who must defeat. No, there's definitely some... Everything leads back to Dayan. Or the Dayan King, at very least. The assassination of the former apostle, the framing and destruction of my nation. It's all part of Dayan's plan to steal the medallion and the song. Very, very strange mystery indeed. And not all of it gets explained in this game, too, which is kind of annoying, but oh well. So, next time on Let's Play Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, we're going to be tackling what I consider to be the worst chapter in the game, and you will be seeing why. So, I will see you guys for the next one. Later.